Welcome to Christina's Cooking Challenge, where every week I challenge you to make a healthy, easy dish for your household. This week we're making gnocchi and roasted veggies, one sheet pan. So you'll need a sheet pan, cookie sheet, parchment paper to line that, or you can use aluminum foil. I tend to like parchment paper, it doesn't rip up. One big bowl for mixing, the garbage bowl, spatula, peeler, a good sharp knife, cutting board. Okay, so here's the ingredients we're going to use today. Brussels sprouts, butternut squash, red onion, oregano. Typically I would use thyme instead, but we didn't have any. And the gnocchi, the star. If you don't like gnocchi, you can substitute this for, there's some cauliflower gnocchi at Trader Joe's, or you could boil some penne or shells on the side and mix that in later. They do have this at Trader Joe's. I found this one actually at Home Goods, believe it or not. So let's talk about the ingredients and how to chop them. Brussels sprouts, you want to cut off the end and pull off some of the bad leaves, and then just cut it in half, just like that. Okay. Butternut squash is a little more tricky. You need a really good sharp knife. I'm going to cut off the end, cut it in the middle there, and then you want to peel off the skin. Just like that. Or if you don't have a good peeler that's working, you can cut it off. This is kind of faster actually. Okay. Just like that. And then if you don't like butternut squash, you could use any other winter squash, like pumpkin. You could use parsnip or carrots. Those would all be good substitutes. And you want to cut these in like 1-inch cubes. And try to make them all uniform if you can, so they'll cook evenly. Okay. And another good thing about this dish is you can chop everything ahead of time. This I cut up when the kids were napping. So I usually prep a couple hours before dinner, just so it's not so overwhelming to do all at once. And then onion. So you want to do kind of a rough chop on here. And if you don't like red onion, you can use any white onion, or shallots would work well too. Or you can leave them out altogether if you don't like onion. What else? Substitute for Brussels sprouts, you could use kale or asparagus or broccoli, just whatever you have in the fridge that might be going bad or that you like more than broccoli, Brussels sprouts. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna season. Basically everything I cook with is just olive oil, salt, and pepper, so that's what we're gonna do here. And I like to do a good hearty drizzle. That's probably 3 tablespoons so far. And it's gonna look like a lot of salt, but there's a lot of veggies here. So I'm gonna salt everything very generously. And pepper. Good amount of pepper too. All right, now I'm gonna mix it, see how it looks. I might add more olive oil. That looks pretty good and coated. I think I'm good. All right, and then your hand's the best tool. Now I'm gonna add the gnocchi. There we go. And I'm gonna coat that a little bit as well. And I think we're good on the oil. Okay. There we go. And then you want everything, I think I'm gonna add the rest of the oregano too. There we go. You can't really mess this up. in the pan. You want one kind of thin layer, if you can. I can put that on another tray. There we go. One thin layer. Looks pretty good and colorful, right? Okay. Then into the oven. We're gonna go 20 to 30 minutes. And about halfway through, I'm gonna take the spatula and just move everything around so we can get it nice and brown. That's it. So it's been about 15 minutes. I'm just kind of moving everything around. You see how some of the gnocchi's getting toasty brown? That's what you want to see. Okay. Now back into the oven, another 5 or 10 minutes. So this was in the oven for 15 minutes on 400, and then I took the spatula and moved everything around, put it another 10 minutes, and then final 5 minutes on broil to get this beautiful looking dish.